Hello, welcome Saints Nation. We are getting ready for our very first TESPA Call of Duty match. Florida State University versus St. Clair College. My name's Dan Banner, one of your hosts here today. And joining me today, we have Jackson Brown. Deprive, welcome back to the commentary desk. How you doing, man?
Yeah, how are you guys all doing today? I'm doing good, and I'm excited for a good close matchup here against FSU. And we got a season opener. We're really going to see the first looks at these rosters for the year. And I'm just quite excited to get underway with this match.
Absolutely. Definitely going to be an interesting one. Before we do get started, let's take a look at who this starting roster is for St. Clair, because this is going to be the first time that we get to take a look at them. And I have you go through and see who we got here.
Yeah, so we got Dawson starting us off here, aka Lavelle. And he is the coach for this roster, as well as Zarin. And we got Justin Priestley. We got Trent Sauce, which we will have a video coming up for you guys soon here. We got Nathan Corius MP, one of the rookies here. Luca Pressa, yeah, that's the five we got starting us off for our Call of Duty roster today. And yeah, we're going to have to keep our eyes peeled, see who the new stars are for the team, as we got quite a bit of freshmen on our roster here. And I'm just excited to see how some of these new players perform.
Absolutely. Sorry, go ahead.
You, man.
I was going to say, absolutely looking forward to this one. I know we got to see them in action a little bit on their own personal streams in the gunfight tournaments. Now, one of those players being Trent Sovereign, also known as Sauce, who we have a little bit of an intro for. Take a look and see what he's all about.
Hey, my name's Trent, also known as Sauce, and I'm a flex player for the varsity Call of Duty team at St. Clair.
Up here, only Sauce left to try and defend this defuse, and I don't think... Oh, I might be able to delay at least a little bit. Does find the one on the toddy, but can he stop 4 people from defusing that thing? I don't think he's going to be able to. Somebody is trying at the moment. He's going to peek. He's going to spray.
He finds it!
3.
11 seconds left. It does take 7 seconds to defuse this bomb. Armor and Roar the last 2 seconds, and they can't defuse it now. St. Clair out of nowhere being clutched up by Sauce.
So I started playing Call of Duty back on like MW2 when I was like 10 years old, and I'd played games before like Chell and like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but nothing compared to Call of Duty because this was my first online experience ever.
Be an important kill indeed. Sauce is gonna find one in the corner and wins the fight on the future.
So last year was the first year I ever played Call of Duty competitively, and it was a huge learning curve going from just sniping and trick shotting all the way to competitive, and most of the guys were pretty new to competitive on the team as well, so it was a huge learning curve for all of us. That's why I'm so excited for this year, because we're gonna go in with a year of knowledge of how to play the game competitively while it's also maintaining the same level of gun skill. It's crazy to think that last year I didn't even know simple COD terminology like ego chowing and body shots. Like I had no idea what that was at the beginning of the year.
Right now, and we're going to see some push out as soon as they're able to. This is a whole 60 hells, and how many times do we see that? Oh my God, Sauce, you can't do that to him on stream. Very nice rewind, Duke, and he finds the best team on Sauce, you maniac. What are you doing?
The thing I like most about playing Call of Duty on a varsity team is just chilling with all the boys on the team. Everyone on the team is super chill and we all get along really well. And we also have common interests outside of gaming, like hockey for example. So I'm blessed that I got paired with some really great teammates.
And now B, we're gonna be retaken by Liberty Red. Sauce not giving up the C flag just yet. There's 1 minute and 52 seconds back on this, and look at Sauce go!
So my goals for this year are to become a smarter player while keeping my comms up and keeping the same level of gun skill. Like I said, last year was my first year playing competitively, so I feel like I have a lot more competitive knowledge this year that I want to bring to the table. As for our team, I want to make playoffs this year and make a huge playoff run. Last year we kind of got cut short. We had to play the #1 team first round of the playoffs, so we kind of got screwed over there. But this year I have high hopes. Our team's going to be nasty, and I definitely think we can do it in Cold War.
Team that looks a little bit close, maybe a bit shaky. That's a nice snap from Sauce comes in, he picks up the least more effort. Yeah, this man just took them all.
So outside of gaming, some hobbies I have are hockey, hanging out with friends, working out, playing the drums, and a whole bunch more.
On that side, definitely want to try to hold on to the C side of the map, but I mean, Gucci Gang Sauce, oh my god!
It can be kind of difficult sometimes trying to balance 2 jobs, school, being on a Call of Duty varsity team, while it's also trying to have fun just doing other things, but with decent organization, you can definitely get it done.
20-7 for Sauce. You cannot be serious.
So my plans after graduation at St. Clair are to head over to the University of Windsor and complete 2 years there so I can get my full business degree. As far as where in the business field I want to land, I'm not really sure. I'm kind of leaning towards analytics, but I'm not too positive on what I want to do. But we'll see what the future has in store for me. Anyways, it's been your boy Sauce, or Trent, from St. Clair's varsity Call of Duty team. See you guys later. Peace.
An absolutely fantastic time seeing him during the esports club days, watching him, Dawson, and the rest of the team move up into varsity status. And now we're going to get to see them in action momentarily. Now, trying to see the maps. Did you happen to have the maps by chance for this first game?
I would not have the maps actually for the first game. I do not. I apologize about that one.
No,
but
I feel like I was supposed to tell you that one prior to the fact. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. But we'll take a look momentarily. All I do know is that it's going to be Hardpoint to start things off, and Azir Cave is where we're going. Can you tell me a little bit about Hardpoint? What are we going to be looking at?
One thing for Azir Cave Hardpoint is you're going to see a lot of assault rifle players holding longer angles, and you're going to see less run gunning SMG. These players in Azir Cave, you have to rotate very, very far to get from one side of one hill to the next hill. It's going to take a lot of transition time, and you're going to see players rotating and getting on these sites early to take control of the site and help them out in this game a little bit. It's a tough thing to do. You're going to see so many players along the maps that are not just in the hill. They're doing so much support work on Azir Cave, and Hardpoint has so much to do with the future of the game. They're not going to be thinking about the now. They're going to be thinking about 2 steps ahead. Whoever can think like 2 more steps ahead of the other team, that's who I think is going to come on top of this map.
Right, because of course, in this one specifically, the area, like, you're trying to capture an area, but that area is constantly on the move, if I recall correctly, correct?
Yes, exactly. There's 5 areas. There's going to be about 2 to 3 rotations depending on how long this game goes. But they're going to have to be rotating between those 5 hills every minute. So every second on those hills, you're going to get a point. But by the sounds of it, we got a game underway here.
That we do. Hopping right into the swing of things. On the blue side, we're going to have Florida State University. Then in the red, St. Clair College going to be, as we move forward, our first hard points.
So it looks like we got a few people on FSU rocking the Dawson clan tag. I mean, are they calling out Lavelle or something here? But Florida State University starting off pretty well. I mean, they are out fragging completely over St. Clair right now. St. Clair only being able to find a few of these entry kills on this first hard point. I mean, you're going to have the side of the side of St. Clair has the better spawns here. So this is, if you are St. Clair, this is exactly where you want to be. This is exactly the side you want to start on. So St. Clair right now trying to just get as much of this point as they can, and they are doing a great job of it as they're already set up for next. Florida State, you're going to see players 1 and 5 down on that mini-map there try to rotate through the back and try to get those spawns for the next. I mean, Pressa, as you see here, he is sitting up on the second hill, and you're just going to try to wait for them to come in, and here they are. XL, you're going to try to find as much as he can there down this front cave area, but he's going to get picked off by Lavelle. Priestley going to find Grogmouth, and here we are. I mean, Lavelle is in prime positioning right here to just keep picking them off of this hill.
Well, sort of flank, a little bit over aggression, however. Grog going to shut him down nice and quick. A little bit of a battle for the hard point itself. Might be going over to St. Clair's favor, but constantly fragging back and forth. Lavelle goes down. Who's number 9 here? That's Sauce. He's right there, but he gets taken down as well. It's going to be flipped over to Florida State University for the time being, at least.
Yeah, that's 5 down for St. Clair, and that's going to make them have a lot harder of a time, especially since you see the players from FSU already set up in that next hill, where Florida State's got all the St. Clair players trapped in the back here. So they're just able to finally break out now, get the last second on that hill or so. But now they're in a tough positioning trying to rotate over this next site. Well, Florida State has full control of it, and it doesn't look like they're giving it up anytime soon.
And Pressa finds one, and now Sauce manages to win his gunfight there as they slowly start moving towards that hard point. But there's going to be 3 more members. The reinforcements are coming here for Florida State University, and they still have some time, so it's definitely worth contesting. Sauce with a bit of a flank finds one. Can he get into position for another? Not quite, however. Going to be taken down by Lap.
Yeah, I mean, there's Corius MP trying to make a play, unable to do so. There's way too many players on the side of FSU just sitting there waiting for someone to try to do that. And I think this is now where St. Clair's going to say, hey, guys, let's call it. We're not going to play a short-term game here to try to get these last 15 points. Play the long-term, try to get to this next hill and get the full 60. And doing so to start us off with Pressa almost finding 2, but only 1 there. I mean, Priestley going to clean it up, and that is going to give St. Clair control on this new hill. I mean, it was getting a little bit scary there. But now that they got this hill, that's it's a lot more beneficial to them. One thing that is a little bit of a mix-up here is if you see the blue scoreboard is actually going towards St. Clair, and the red scoreboard is actually
I was
going
about to ask you about that.
Yeah.
That seemed really odd to me for a second, why it was flipped like that. Callcaster, please. I'm still learning you. But, yeah, so it's going to be the 53 and counting for St. Clair.
Yeah,
That is an odd one.
Opposites. Yeah, I mean, it's happened before, but not a huge deal. We can definitely get that fixed around for the next map here. But starting us off, oh, there we go. It looks like it just got it fixed. It's like flips itself. It's weird. Anyways, moving forward, yeah, you're gonna see St. Clair get a little bit of points off that hill there before they go down, and now you're gonna see Pressa all set up in this next hill. St. Clair looking good for their next setup here. I mean, their first two, their first line of entry falls now, though. They're going to have to rely on Corius MP holding this little side tunnel here. This is going to be big from him. He's going to have to go hard.
Absolutely on point right now. Pressa still holding the fort, but they're slowly starting to come in from all angles as we do see near the bottom. Your Pressa, if I can get this thing to switch over, please. But there we go. It's going to be Pressa trying to just base check versus a couple of them. 4 members there, not going to go in his favor in the slightest. Has to be stopped by Sauce. That's going to be a grenade, though, I believe, from Curious, who's going to find himself a double. Is going to eventually go down. Sauce goes down as well, but there is some reinforcements nearby. Continuously just pounding away at this objective, but the hard point is going to be flipped on over to the side of Florida State.
I mean, St. Clair did a great job. They're getting the first 40 seconds. I mean, you're going to take control of the majority of that hill, and it also gives you the option to set up for next and get ready for it. It doesn't look like they're actually able to do so, though. I mean, Florida State's just going to have control of that right away. They're solely just winning these gunfights more or less right here now. Definitely going to see Corius MP, the rookie, need to try to get a little bit more damage done here. Priestley playing amazing, 18 and 14 with half a minute in the hill, as well as Pressa and Priestley definitely putting in the work right now. And the biggest thing for St. Clair right now is Florida State is just solely out-killing them. That's the biggest thing. They're playing smart. St. Clair's got the plays. They just need to win these gunfights, and the game is theirs, in my opinion.
I mean, positioning could only do you so far if you are, like, outnumbered. It's going to catch up to you eventually. You see, that was Priestley goes down, Pressa getting taken out as well, but this area is still nicely controlled by St. Clair for the time being, at least. Nice little shot there from Sauce, taken down. Grogmoth looking for a second, but it's already been taken down, and they're going to start shifting as the new point is now available.
Yeah, I mean, St. Clair pulled this from an 80-point game to a 40-point game now, so it's a little bit better for them. I mean, this is the hill where they kind of fell behind last time, so this is where they're really gonna have to step it up and show that, hey, it's just a fluke on the first time. But I mean, hey, Saucy gonna fall again after he gets one, and there it goes. Corius and Pressa fall right after that, and this is gonna make it very, very hard to break this site.
I was looking a little bit rough there. It felt like every time I was switching over to a St. Clair player, they were instantly falling within a few seconds later. So some decent defensive positioning coming out here from Florida State University. They're trying to break it, but there always seems to be an answer coming out from FSU as Grogmoth finds himself a triple in a quick succession. Nicely done there. So only 10 seconds left on this hard point. And so far, so good for FSU.
Yeah, I mean, FSU definitely pulling away here now, only needing 43 more points to close this out. And I mean, St. Clair thankfully has got control of this next site, making it a little bit more game on our hands here. But just like that, they're going to get 2, 3 for the side of FSU. St. Clair still able to hold on, but not a lot of reinforcements there for St. Clair, as you're going to see Florida State make their push right here. 3 falling from St. Clair. There's 4. And there it is. FSU is now taking control of that site. Definitely making it a lot harder on the boys. Pressa going to have to come in here, find some players quick. There, he finds the one that's holding down that hill. He finds 2. Pressa going off. That is 5 down for St. Clair, and they should have these last 25 seconds. And this is where you're going to want to see some St. Clair players rotate over to the next site again. And like I said, play the long game. Don't play the short game.
Yeah, even to the point where nobody even has control of the point, just giving it up early just to make sure they have that proper positioning. As we see Pressa move in, finding one, Lavelle finds another, and Curious is going to keep it going as they're able to control that top section. Nice and clean so far. A little bit of a late rotate coming from FSU, but they're breaking in via the gunfights once again.
Yeah, Pressa had a tough time there. He got double pushed by 2 players. It's a really tough thing to take control of. And just like that, I mean, Florida State's got control of this site again, and that's kind of scary. I mean, this is definitely a winnable hill for them. This is one where they can clean up the game. You get in prime positioning here real quick. But just like that, 4 down for St. Clair now, and they're able to retake control of that site. And there's one for Priestley. Can he find another? Unable to do so. As K-Cell will find one. Lavelle going to find K-Cell with the nade as a good trade comes down from him. And St. Clair pulling it back a little bit as best they can, but there's only so much you can do when FSU's 15 points away from winning this whole game.
Does not give you very much wiggle room to make something happen here, and it's definitely pressure on now for St. Clair as we're just points away. But can they even make it there? They're going to have to at least make it to this new hard point, and they have to really blitz it. But at the same time, FSU knows this, looking to set up a defensive formation as quick as possible. Slightly outnumbered, but at the same time, their positioning seems to be strong overall. Nobody in control until just this moment. This might be enough to take care of it. FSU going to take this first game.
Yeah, I mean, St. Clair did as best they can to hang on there and try to get some points. But there's only so much you can do when you're getting outgunned by the opposing team. I mean, just like that prime example coming. Oh, I mean, sorry, this was Priestley. But Priestley, let's see how he finds 2 there for the play of the game. But yeah, see, like you can see by the stats here, there's only so much you can do when you've got most of these players on. Yeah, only so much you can do there when Florida State is getting those prime position kills right away.
Absolutely. Now, of course, this is the first time we've gotten the chance to broadcast Call of Duty, so unfortunately finding myself in a few overlay mix-ups. Sorry if that was hard to follow, but it's only going to go up from here. And hopefully for St. Clair, it's only going to go up in regards to this matchup. A solid first round for FSU. But do you have any additional notes for St. Clair moving into our next map?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that game was a huge blowout. So this is still anybody's series. It's up in the air. But with that, I mean, St. Clair, they followed by 90 points about there, and it's gonna make it tough. But one thing I really feel like I need to see St. Clair do to improve for this next hardpoint game in the future is get more people playing closer to the hill, more people playing around the hill, so people can hop don't only have the one person playing objective, having more people like a flex player who can hop on the hill if that objective player falls. Just having some people play closer to the site instead of more support. That's the biggest thing I saw from watching. And yeah, like I said, overall close game. It's just those close gunfights that St. Clair's got to take the wins on. And yeah, it's definitely only up from here, hopefully, for them. But overall, not a terrible first map to start off the season. I mean, they are all still just getting used to each other's play styles, all still just getting used to how each other play together. And yeah, we're just going to see only improvements with the teamwork, especially moving forward in the series by means. I mean, the search and destroy is going to be very crucial for these kills because, I mean, hardpoint, you have the option to play the objective. Search and destroy, all about the kills. You're going to have to win these gunfights this time. So I just really hope they can step it up and turn that around in the second map here.
Of course, search and destroy, a mode that I'm a little bit more familiar with, but we'll have to wait a brief moment. We're just changing hosts, so in the meantime, we're going to take a very quick break before we get into game number 2. Please do stay tuned. It won't be very long. All right.
Here we
Sorry, I should have said who's going first, but we've got game number 2 now under the way. We have switched sides here. This time it's going to be St. Clair in the blue, and in the red, Florida State University up 1 after a solid run on hardpoint.
Yeah, I mean, Lavelle got an early snipe just as we tuned into this game, getting a very nice opening pick, and he may find another here onto this FSU sniper. So I think he got the intel that he's there. He's just waiting for a good, clean shot. I mean, just hope he doesn't hit Priestley here in front of him. But yeah, so yeah, I think he's just waiting for a clean shot there. Gonna decide to give up the position, maybe go help out Porteous MP. And Pressa gonna find one coming through the mid-train alley. And 5-3, 5-2 now, just like that for St. Clair. 5-1, and this looks like a round going towards St. Clair to start off this game on Piccadilly Search and Destroy.
Yep, of course, Search and Destroy, a much more familiar mode compared to what we've seen from other FPS titles where there's no respawns. It's all about either planting the bomb or defending it. And St. Clair going to start off strong, going to win that first round pretty handedly.
Mm-hmm. That was actually a flawless round, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the bomb down, took good control. I mean, this could be St. Clair's map pick that they picked, so they could be experienced. They all could have had some good practice playing together on Piccadilly. I don't got too much insight on what they've been practicing and how they've been practicing and stuff like that. I don't got a ton of insight on that. But what I do know is that was a good, clean first round from St. Clair. And we're going to see if Florida State can actually do what St. Clair did there on the attacking side. So Saucy definitely going to be making the play here, though, towards these players all planting. May be able to find one right away, but Corey SMP going to fall, making this a 4v5 for St. Clair. Saucy in good positioning, though. Lavelle going to make it a 4v4. And this smoke going to do some work for Saucy. Oh, Saucy will find one. And he cleans him up. And there we go. He's going to get some tags onto another one. Lavelle just got some bad timing there and gets jumped out on by Lep. But Pressa going to clean up Lep. And just like that, we got a 4v2. Or, sorry, a 3v2.
And not impossible. And there we go. Priestley finding one more. It's just a matter of dealing with Grogmoth, who is the final one alive here. They're going to slowly start pinching in on him. Can they be successful and clean this up? They got to watch out not to get in each other's ways. That is going to be a diffused bomb. Everyone's taken down. St. Clair going to get another one.
Yeah, I think Grogmoth there was trying the best he could to play time. 7.5 seconds to defuse that bomb. And so I think he was just trying to run that down that last 10 more seconds, but wasn't able to do so. I mean, he was kind of stuck there in that little hut room.
Mm-hmm.
But needless to say, St. Clair starting us off 2-0, only needing 4 more to close it out.
Good timing. I was just about to ask, how many do we have to go until we know a winner here in this bout?
Yeah, 6.
But up to 6, eh? All right. And it looks like we're pretty much switching sides every time, trading positions between attack and defense. Lavelle getting a nice quick start with a nice snipe. Lep going down.
Yeah, that's the exact same snipe that Lavelle had opening up this Search and Destroy game. Corey SMP going to find another one helping him out. Pressa just missed someone as they went behind him there, but looks like St. Clair is very dominant on this A bomb site when they have to go plant.
Wow.
That was dominant. That was really, really dominant for St. Clair on the attacking side. I think they got some good experience here, and this attacking Piccadilly side fits exactly into their play style. You know, opening up the Search and Destroy 3-0. I mean, we might not have so close of a game here in the Search and Destroy.
You know, that's the beauty of Call of Duty from what I've seen is the fact that, okay, you may have a hard time with a specific map or a specific game mode, but you can be completely, like, dominant on a completely different map, different game mode. Like, with all these modes being or just much, much different to each other, nothing really repeating itself. The different styles of teams can really start to show.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so much can happen in COD. I mean, you can go up 2-0 and get reverse swept pretty easily. aka Lavelle just gonna actually just miss a player, but it looks like FSU's like, hey, we're done with this A bomb site. St. Clair knows what they're doing over there, so they're gonna move this over to B more. And I think St. Clair's got the intel on that, as they don't really have many players leaning towards that A site.
Yeah, Sauce is in the area if he needs to rotate, and they're just keeping Curious back there just in case that happens to be the direction they're going for. Not going to be the case, and it's going to be spotted out by Priestley and Pressa. As he gets the flank on it, he's going to line them up. Can he get himself a second?
Yeah,
not quite.
Yeah, I mean, Pressa definitely has the intel here. Where these FSU players are. Saucy's actually going to get picked up by KCell, making this a 4v4, but Excel's going to find another one, and then KCell's going to find another one, actually. So just like that, 2v4 for St. Clair, and this could be for FSU's first round. I mean, Priestley's going to have a tough time here, making it out with his life barely, and then Corius MP also alive as well, but Priestley going to find one, making this a 2v3, definitely doable. I mean, Corius MP going to fall all on the Priestley in a 1v3, going to be difficult, but like I said, doable. Just misses that player on Kari, and he's going to find him, unable to clean him up. And there goes round 1 for FSU. They're now on the board. We got a 3-1 game here.
Well, that was kind of cheeky. They went towards B initially, got themselves a couple picks, and then just completely ran it back to A, forcing Priestley out of there. and there was no good situation there for him. One way or another, he was going to be outnumbered, and Florida State capitalized.
Yeah, I mean, here we are. Let's see if Lavelle can he get that snipe for the 3rd time in a row.
I'm going to switch to him this time just to see if we can get the pick. Oh, he does spot one person, but not quite. They're actually sliding through it, so a good little adjustment on the side of FSU.
Yeah, I mean, but the one thing that does benefit him from watching that is now he knows there's only 2 players over there on the A site. He knows how many players crossed. So that's definitely some good insight for him. We got a 4v4 here now. And Lavelle definitely holding prime position. He may find one top red here. Top red on the A bomb site. If they're going to peek it, but it doesn't look like they are. Is Lep's going to be sitting on that A site? I mean, they're definitely... Oh, Lavelle so close to finding this one player up here.
That's always the stressful nature of these X-ray cameras. It's good to know where they are, but it's so tense knowing that if they just move a little bit more, they're in sniping range. But of course, Lavelle does not know that, so we're going to have to move forward. 30 seconds and counting on the clock. Pressa finding one. Has bomb in hand as they start moving in towards B.
Yeah, you got a 4v3 here on the B site, and Press is going to get that bomb down. He knows someone's back there now that he gets those shots. So Corey SMP going to be watching for Pope Bruce, and Corey SMP in a prime spot here just to run it up. Oh, he's going to team kill. Pressa finds Pope Bruce, and then Curry SMP gets a little bit trigger happy, takes down his own teammate, and there it is. XL going to clean it up and take the round for FSU. I mean, you think there, if Curry SMP doesn't do that, maybe this is another round for St. Clair, but in the end of the day, not much you can do. Lined up perfectly, and it happens.
And not bad. Ended up being the 1v1, but of course, Curious was still in the same position that he found, or that he got the initial kill in, so they were able to capitalize on that. Now this game has all of a sudden become rather even. Of course, St. Clair's still in the lead for the time being, but FSU seems to have gotten the ball rolling. We'll see if they can keep that up moving forward.
Yeah, I think St. Clair's are struggling over here on this B bomb site. I think A is their territory, and A is where they are good, but I think FSU knows that, and they're going to take a B again. Left going to get an early kill on a Priestley with the nade, and that's going to make a lot of things harder for St. Clair here.
Yeah, nothing like just getting completely picked before the round even feels like it really begins. I know that would definitely stress me out as a player, but we'll have to see. Lavelle in position, finds Grogmoth, and he was the bomb carrier too, so... Yeah, it was the bomb carrier, so this could be a little bit nerve-wracking if St. Clair do spot it out and try to cover that position, but it looks like Pope Bruce got it now.
Yeah, Lavelle knew that bomb was down, and he was just waiting for that intel on when they're going to grab it, if they do grab it, where they're going to go with it. And Pressa here, prime positioning, will be able to probably find XL.
Well, he really waited on that one. Did not want to give his position away, but he completely gets juked out, and it's going to be going down. Lavelle is in position as well, going to stop the bomb plants, but gets shot from behind. Lep is right there to come in clutch, as it's now up to Sauce and Curious to try and stop this. Sauce way far away. It's going to be up to Curious.
Will he find him with the name? No, he will not find him with that name, but Pope Bruce has got to be weak. Curious knows he's back here. He has to push him quick. And, oh my god, he just had his gun up. He got caught sprinting.
Yep.
I mean, maybe he should have pre-aimed that, but then again, it's hard to say. I mean, it's tough to do when he is an assault rifle playing against an SMG. Oh, no, this was assault rifle on assault rifle. Tough to do when you have an assault rifle and you're sprinting. You have to make the play. And this, he can just sit there and pick.
It was rough there for Sauce as well. As soon as Curious got taken out, he got caught pulling the pin on the grenade. So no gun available for him, and it was an easy pickings for FSU to clean that one up. Tie game now. And of course, this being a best of 3, this map cannot drop for St. Clair if they want to keep this one going.
No, not at all. And I mean, this is 3 in a row now for Florida State. I mean, St. Clair would be starting to get a little bit worried, but here they are going to be taking it back over to B A. Okay. Taking it back over to A where they're more dominant. And see, this is where it's looked good again. They're going to get a plant down really quick. before any of these players from FSU can get into positioning. And just like that, I mean, there's only half a minute. Lep is defusing. Is he able to sneak it? I mean, oh my
it's
gosh.
close.
They're all slowed down. They can't do anything. Lep's got it.
Holy
Oh, no, he
moly.
died. No, Lep got it. Wow. Lep played that really, really risky. That concussion grenade that slowed the 2 players down from St. Clair is what definitely stopped the push from St. Clair to get them off the bomb site. They couldn't move. They were stuck. They were concussioned.
They were crawling, trying to make that happen, try to get around the corner, but could not happen. It's not very often I get to see a bomb go down and maybe one person tops gets eliminated. Like, that's pretty rare. So solid job there from Lep. An interesting choice alongside that concussion grenade to make that one work for him.
Yeah, that either works out really well or works out really poorly, and it worked out really well for Florida State. And it's definitely going to make things a little tougher here, as FSU only needs 2 more rounds to close out this map and the series. And Corey is just on the other side of this barrier to K-Cell, and they 2 could find each other any second now. But I think Corey is going to want to play his position slow and wait for a push to happen and to get a free kill here. No need in getting too aggressive, especially now that you have the lead and players here. Pressa actually going to get the stun and the nade onto XL. Ooh, Lavelle makes it out with the skin on his teeth. And Pressa's in prime position here, but will get picked off due to his shoulder just slightly being out there. Corey's going to find K-Cell on that A bomb site that he was waiting for. And a Lavelle, big plays from him. Able to get one, lay down, keep his life.
That was kind of nerve-wracking, considering there's like 2 or 3 members looking that direction. We're going to see Priestley pushing onto Grogmoth. Does see Pope Bruce as well, put some damage on. Lavelle is going to be there with the reinforcements, takes down 1. Curious is going to go down on the A site as well. Bomb is down and out between the sites right now, so Pope Bruce is in a bit of an odd spot. He's going to take 1 with him, a 1v2, and sure enough, St. Clair going to clutch this one up and keep it within even.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little bit of a closer round we've seen throughout this game. And we've got a close map, too, as well. 4-4, 2 more from each side needed to win it. And so, you know, maximum 4 rounds left. I'm interested to see where they're going to go. I mean, is St. Clair going to decide to play this A bomb site again, even though what happened last time? Or do they keep going B? I mean, if I was St. Clair, I think I'd stick the A site and just have more people watching that bomb. I mean, they look a lot more dominant over there than they do on B.
Yeah, that A site fluke last time was just like an execution flaw, and it looks like already they're the first 2 on the scoreboard in regards to eliminations. 3-on-5 bomb planted, ready to go. It's all up to K-Cell, Pope Bruce, and Exile to make something happen here.
This looks really, really good for St. Clair. I mean, it's going to be tough for them to even lose this round. So, I mean, Pope Bruce and K-Cell, I don't think they got much to do here. I mean, St. Clair's got the info on where they are, and Priestley's going to find 1 down. That's Pope Bruce, and Priestley going to fall to K-Cell, and they know exactly where K-Cell is. Just like that, they're going to clean him up, and that puts St. Clair on a match point.
All right, that's the kind of turnaround we needed for St. Clair. Sauce going to get the finisher here onto K-Cell. Just enough bodies looking the right directions to the point where no matter which way you went, you were probably going to engage somebody. And even if you did win that first gunfight, the refrag was probably right around a corner with your name on it. So now 1 more to push us to game number 3 in our very first TESPA match here in the fall 2020 season. I'm happy if this one's going so far. It's an exciting one.
Yeah, I mean, Tanners, as you always say, no matter what, we'd like to see a close game rather than a blowout, and that is what we got on our hands here right now, and it is quite exciting to see. Let's see what they can do here. I mean, Lavelle going to be set up here. Oh my God, quick plant down from Florida State, and St. Clair going to have to answer back quick. Corey is going to find 1. Lavelle going to get picked off from K-Cell, and Pope Bruce going to find Pressa. Saucy going to find Excel. Just like that, we got a 3v3. Advantages in FSU's hands as they got the bomb down. Priestley going to find K-Cell on that mid fountain. Corey SMP right beside this bomb. Is he going to decide to smoke it and make the play? Yes, he is. Oh, he's getting peppered. He lays down. He's getting the defuse. Priestley going to take out Pope Bruce, making it a lot easier on Corey SMP. Of course, the SMP actually going to fall. Saucy all onto him. And Oh,
Just
they're
by
gonna
a thread,
clean
I
it up.
think.
There you go.
This is
Yeah,
actually
they
really
got it.
close.
Oh, they got it.
Yep. Oh, just enough.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I wasn't so sure on that one, but that's one crazy way to win the game. Holy smokes.
And Danners, it looks like we're heading into a map 3 of our TESPA season opener, and that is something we'd like to see when we're opening the season. Get a good match right off the bat. This is gonna be an interesting one. I mean, domination. I feel like it has more relevancy to hardpoint, so that's Yep. Yeah.
Absolutely. Looking forward to domination. So this one's in regards to, like, it's control, but it's specifically 3 points that don't move, if I recall correctly, right?
Yeah, 3 points that don't move. 2 halves. So basically, each team has, I think it's 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. You get 5 minutes on each half, and whoever can get the most amount of score throughout that. Every 5 seconds, you get 1 point for each hill. So it's typically one team will hold A, one team will hold C, and then they fight over B pretty much most of the time. However, yeah, you get 1 point for every 5 seconds that you hold a hill, 3 hills that don't move, and you switch sides at half, and you got 5 minutes on each side. So it's definitely going to be a close one here. I mean, it's got more to do, got more relevancy with hardpoint. So, you know, you could see Florida State take this because they have been out killing St. Clair in these respawn matches.
Right.
St. Clair definitely have to step it up a little bit. I mean, a new map and a new mode changes so much. So this can go anybody's way. But we got some close games here on our hands.
Definitely been exciting so far, especially that last one, absolute neck and neck, and we'll have to see. Game 3, the decider match, coming up within 5 minutes. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
decider. And looks like we got a fight for B right away here, and St. Clair's got control of it. This is looking good right off the start for them. I mean, getting those early picks, and they already got 5 on the board compared to Florida State's 2. And just like that, I mean, you got an early lead here for St. Clair. Now you're going to see some players rotate back, keep holding their C site so nobody takes their spawn. And then you've got the rest of the players pushing up, making sure nobody comes through onto the B flag. And St. Clair in an amazing setup here on gun runner domination. Sorry. Pressa finding one with a long range kill with the MP5 right there. Corey SMP oh my god, Corey SMP is making a huge play, coming behind all of the players on FSU. He may be able to make something big happen here. Oh. And here it is. Corey SMP finding 2 right like that, and he is shutting them down, taking this A flag. You got Florida State taking the C flag, and wow, just like that, the spawns have flipped, and Banners, actually the A-B side is preferred on Gunrunner, so St. Clair coming out to a great start. I mean, this is what they want to see, and now you got Florida State playing for A and C. This is an interesting game. He's getting right into it right away.
This is what we like to see, and of course, you're kind of describing it to me earlier, but the fight for that 3rd point, or whether it's B or the flip of spawn points, is always critical. The fact that St. Clair have 2 so quickly here in this game is absolutely fantastic. Priestley getting himself a double, shutting down that attack by himself.
Yeah, Priestley gonna now fall, but this is a huge start for St. Clair. I mean, typically you're fighting over B, but some teams prefer to fight for the AC hold. Some teams like playing along that whole generator shipment container side and keeping control of A and C. But just like that, I mean, every point is neutralized right now. Florida going to find C. Florida actually going to find B as well. Corey SMP going to pick up C now off of Florida State. A is still neutralized, and A is really anybody's game. Pressa keeping pressure on the A flag here, but that is a huge kill from Pressa onto K-Cell. And this should open up the A site for control to St. Clair. And yeah, it looks like they're going to close it out here. FSU going to take the C flag. St. Clair going to take the B flag. And this game is hectic. But St. Clair is still maintaining a 23-point lead this early in the game. That is huge.
And then you said this time it's 2 halves, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got a minute and a half here, and then they're going to switch sides. And they switch sides, and you got the same thing, just starting on different sides.
Fair enough. Priestley diving in alongside Pressa. Try and get this B point secured. They have it for the time being, but it is slowly being neutralized. And in fact, they are going to be successful in doing so. That being said, A under control, C about to be under control, it looks like. That's Lavelle all the way over there. And now we're going to be fighting for B once again, which it looks like FSU seems to be in the proper position for to try and hang on to for at least this moment.
Yeah, I mean, FSU really needs to get control of the C flag like now if they want to have any kind of say in this game. But I think it's Lavelle down there at C who's really causing. Yeah, Lavelle's down here at C, really causing them to have some issues. Like, look at him; he's just going off here. He's actually going to decide to hop on and take this C flag, and he's going to get it about 3/4 of the way before he gets killed down there from Lep. And sorry, not Lep, Exile, but Lep is now on 5. He went 5 before he fell to Pressa. Pope Bruce gonna actually take out Pressa to trade him out there, and Priestley's gonna fall from K-Cell. K-Cell gonna trade out to Corius, and you're gonna see St. Clair now actually trying to take that C flag, but Saucy gonna fall off of it. And you gotta fight over B here. This is what I was talking about. This is where you see the main fight go down here onto these onto the minecart hallway. And Corius MP gonna try to help him out there as they're trying to take the B site, and I think this should be a B site for St. Clair. Corius just tries to move up a little bit here.
I was a little bit nervous.
There it is. That's gonna be a B site for them. Corius MP's got someone right behind him. He does not know. K-Cell gonna find 1. K-Cell gonna find 2, finding Lavelle as well. And K-Cell finding 3. Oh my god, K-Cell turned out on his pistol and found Presage to close out that round, and oh my god. He just popped off there at the end. I mean, doesn't do a whole lot for the team, but other than some motivation for them to get it going. But wow, what a play to end that round. I mean, unreal.
Nothing
big
like
lead. Yeah, sorry, you go.
Sorry, nothing like a triple to completely motivate you for the comeback. Of course, St. Clair had a fantastic start, but with the points now being, not the points, but the capture points rather, being neutralized, it's a clean slate to try and start this back up, and we'll get to see, can FSU turn this around? It's going to be a close one.
Yeah, 100% Danners. I mean, you got the beginning sites captured from both sides here. That's something you'd expect to see. Now, B could go anyone's side, but yeah, this lead for St. Clair is definitely not going down anytime soon as they take this B site. And this early site for this early control for St. Clair is kind of scary if you're FSU. I mean, they're taking C as well. Like, they are just trying to go all in here.
Yeah, Sauce is so far up there, just being an absolute nuisance. Not even necessarily firing, just waiting for his opportunity to sneak behind and get himself a sneaky little kill like that. Just to throw the wrench in the attack plans. And Lavelle is there for reinforcements as well, all the way on the C side. Takes down Pope Bruce, and now that's going to be a stalls one out. It's going to send 2 players of FSU down to the C site, thinking something's going on. And Lavelle still hanging around, being extremely sneaky. Can he find his way back to the site without necessarily being noticed? You can tell there's players looking for him, but he's being so sneaky on that C site. Might be able to even cap it if he's careful enough.
I mean, I think he's really trying to get Exile here, but he can actually get this cap here. Exile's going to come over and try to get him, but Lavelle knows exactly what's going on. Now, Lavelle is going to get peppered in the back, going to fall, and now Saucy Mumu going to be all unable to do anything there in the bathrooms. Priestley going to back off that B site a little bit, knowing that they got some good amount of players there, but Priestley going in, finding 2. Oh my God, he's shooting bodies. He's teabagging. he is really he's really showing them that hey man, I'm dominant right now in this game. I mean, and yes, he is. He's near a 2.0 KD right now, Danners. I mean, Priestley going in huge for St. Clair here this game.
Domination is meant to be in regards to the control points, not other suggestive titles here from St. Clair, but nonetheless, with a massive points lead still counting down, it is looking fantastic for them to bring it back after a rough game 1 and possibly put themselves in the position for their very first TESPA win of the season on the season opener on top of that.
Yeah, I was quite concerned after the hard point there. I mean, it wasn't like it was a blowout. It's just FSU looked dominant in the getting the kills aspect of things, and that's a big thing for St. Clair. But I think they just need to get a little warmed up, get a little ready for this game, and now it's looking good for them. I mean, it's eventually going to come to the point here soon if St. Clair continues their dominance that it's going to be mathematically impossible for FSU to win. And it's getting there closely.
Maybe close, but at the same time, it looks like FSU have themselves some decent positioning. They've got the A site, they got B and C, full cap, or about to be a full cap. They're just working on that last one, but it was eliminated. So at least they got themselves 2 points. And just as I say that, of course, Call of Duty's a fast game. Got to keep up. St. Clair already back at it.
Yeah, so Danners, if you hold 2 flags for 1 minute, you get 40 points.
Right.
So, I mean, it's kind of tough here for FSU. I mean, they're gonna have to kind of like triple cap for the rest of this game. Like if St. Clair gets 1 flag and holds it for another like 45 seconds, it's over for FSU mathematically. And it's exactly what St. Clair's doing right now with the C flag. If by the time they get to this 1 minute mark, if there's a 40-point difference for St. Clair, then this game's gonna be shot.
That'd be definitely a fantastic way to start things off.
There it is. Corey SMP gonna grab that B neutralization. Priestley gonna come here, grab the C neutralization, and there's the 2 flag control for St. Clair. 55 seconds remaining. And as long as St. Clair holds on to 1 flag here now for the rest of this game, it is going to be mathematically impossible for FSU to come back here. Actually, it is already mathematically impossible. This map is going to the hands of St. Clair.
That's what you'd like to see. A very dominant domination round for St. Clair, especially being able to turn it around after how rough that first game looked. I know personally, like even you were saying, I was a little bit nervous after that first one. And then Search and Destroy was a back and forth cheeky strategic match. But now it's all turned into St. Clair's favor as there's 20 seconds left. And like you were saying, it is pretty well, if not completely impossible, to bring this one back.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. They can capture all these 3 flags. Now, you see a lot of players just kind of like stop moving. I don't know if you noticed that, but you have some players just kind of like just
Oh
chilling
yeah,
there.
I did see
Controller.
Exile just kind of chilling.
Yeah, exactly. So right now, St. Clair gonna clean that up and take the series in a dominant fashion in this last map. I mean, it's pretty back and forth until this map, and St. Clair kind of just looked really strong here. They look like they're in a groove. They're coming off of that win on Search, got the momentum, and cleaning it up. And can't wait to see the scoreboard here. Let's see. Big plays coming from Curious MP and Priestley. I mean, I know for a fact Curious MP's a rookie, and that's definitely what you like to see from them. 6 captures, 26 kills, and even better, Priestley 26 kills, 7 captures, and Pressa as well. Like, I mean, a lot of players popping off for St. Clair here, and I just didn't think FSU had an answer for it.
No, honestly, good on Curious. I know in the first couple of rounds, he was a little. It felt like he was a little bit slow to start. Game 1, I felt like I was seeing him getting shot down pretty consistently. Search and destroy, he had his moments, but like a clutch attempt, but unfortunately didn't go in his favor. That last game, going positive, was definitely a force to be reckoned with in terms of fragging. And then everybody on St. Clair was just absolutely on point for that domination round, which puts it into St. Clair's favor. They win their season opener here for TESPA Call of Duty. How'd you like casting that?
I mean, yeah, Danners, it was good. I mean, back to what we were talking about, Curious MP. I mean, it's definitely hard being a rookie and fitting into a team that's kind of played together already for majority of the season. Like all of last year, St. Clair has played Modern Warfare together. I think those 3 of their players are previous players on the team, and we got 2 rookies. And Curious MP being one of those rookies, looking like he was just trying to slowly get into his groove of things, fitting around in there. But by the end of it, he looked like he was working a lot better with the team. Domination, it wasn't even just the gun skill they had improved on. By the time we got to that domination, it looked like even the team chemistry altogether was looking a little bit better. I mean, they were capturing points together. They weren't rushing by themselves, all of that. But needless to say, I mean, great game 1. You always like to see getting a win to start off the season opener of TESPA. And we got another game tomorrow at the exact same time, and that's going to be an exciting one, getting 2 of these matches on the same weekend here.
Absolutely. Everybody better get ready for some busier weekends here on the Saints Gaming CA channel because, of course, Saturday, Sunday, Call of Duty is now a mainstay for the most part until their season is completed. So if you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to follow the Saints Gaming CA channel here on Twitch. If you can't catch the action live, be sure to either look at the Twitch past broadcasts or be sure to subscribe to our massive archive library on YouTube for matches dating all the way back to when we first started Saints Gaming. But in regards to the schedule coming up next, so yeah, tomorrow, 7 p.m., same time, same place. We're going to be rocking some Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Monday, the Rocket League team gets back on with some UCA action. And CSGO returns on at 8 p.m. on Tuesday for some more UCEA. Then League of Legends on Wednesday, 6 p.m. OPSE. I think we're up against the University of Toronto. Looking forward to that one. Should be an interesting one. And Thursday, Overwatch NACE action coming up for our Saints, and there's still plenty more to come that I cannot possibly fit on this schedule. Otherwise, all the text would be ants and nobody would be able to read anything. So be sure to follow all of our social medias and know what's coming up.
Yeah, I mean, we got some good games coming up here this week. I know we got some, we're playing some tougher teams here, and there are going to be some good games ahead of us in our schedule here. And yeah, you can catch me on the mic here tomorrow and Tuesday as well. Danner, always around here for these matches.
Yeah, absolutely, and a big thank you to you for coming in and casting for us here today. Always a pleasure having you on. You're doing fantastic, and I'm looking forward to having you on more often.
Yeah, I'm looking forward just to see all these seasons get underway and keep watching the teams grow, keep watching St. Clair players build chemistry with each other. And honestly, just collegiate esports, get ready for it. I mean, we're getting in the thick of things now, and it's good to see. Got matches almost every night for now St. Clair this year. And it's good to see lots of content coming for you guys over there on Twitch. And just, yeah, keep staying in. We appreciate you guys all coming in. Me and all of us over here at St. Clair do. We love seeing seeing you guys show some love, cheer us on, all the family members, friends, all of that. We love seeing all the support from you guys, and it really helps keep us going and helps us keep striving to improve.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Now, the only thing I want to do to close out this stream is, of course, thank the sponsors that do make St. Clair Saints Gaming possible. Of course, big thank you to St. Clair College Alumni Association, Student Representative Council, Zuckerman School of Business and IT, EC Outlet, and Tim Hortons. Thank you all for making this possible. I know it's keeping me busy, but I'm not complaining. I'm absolutely loving every minute of this, and
Yeah, of course.
we'll see you again tomorrow. As it stands right now, it looks like I've got Seymour and yourself there, Deprive, on commentary. So more Call of Duty action coming tomorrow at 7 p.m. Be sure to follow and tune in. But otherwise, I think I'm all set. You have any final words?
Not really. We're all set, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow at the same time, same game, and excited to see how this team does for their second match of TESPA.
Sounds good. Have a good night, everybody.